Hey everybody, it's Fire Swordsman here, bringing you another Stories of a Musician, episode 2, to be exact. And the gameplay in the video is of an old game known as Motocross Madness. I will probably have some videos on it myself for my channel, if I can get around to it. It's a pretty fun game, it's from my childhood, but that is not what I wanted to talk to you about. As the title says, it is a story known as The Flaming Taco, which sounds really could be taken sexually or whatever, is actually a pretty hilarious story. It's one of my favorite stories to tell, and it is hilarious. I'm also watching this gameplay, and I'm like, what? And I forgot half of the things that happened in this game. So, I'm just derping around. In this gameplay, I don't really do much. I just show some of the things off. That's pretty much about it. But, anyways, besides that, I'm going to talk about the Flaming Taco story. The thing about this story is, it was Cinco de Mayo, I think. Yeah, it was Cinco de Mayo. That's the name of the holiday. It took me like 4 months to remember what that holiday was, but pretty fun day. I was, believe it or not, the last real great. I'll tell one thing about the people that I used to hang out with. Before we, I used to be best friends with his family, about in May, during the summer, I went over to their house a lot. In the past few years, but, my mom was really good friends with with their mom, and, now they're not so much. And it's taken a toll on my friendship with all of them. And, I'm still friends, I guess you could say, with one of them, but with her stepsisters, it's kind of hard. I mean, both her stepsisters are, really loud. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the Flaming Taco story. So, the thing about the Flaming Taco is it was Cinco de Mayo. So, let's talk about Cinco de Mayo. For people who don't know, it's a Mexican holiday. It's, as Family Guy said it was, it's when you can act as Mexican or when you want or something, or no, I don't even remember. I haven't watched the episode of Family Guy in a while, but this ain't Family Guy, this is a Flaming Taco story. But, so, before I went to the Cinco de Mayo party, it wasn't really a party, it was just mainly a bonfire and, some random stuff with some friends, because my mom went to a Cinco de Mayo party, and, I wanted to hang out with my friend Charlie, who's the stepbrother of them, and, I'm not really great friends with him anymore, which kind of sucks. But that's beside the point. So, before that, I was at a comic book kind of thing at my library. This was when I used to be in a teen advisory board, which is where the teens help out with the library, make new ideas for the programs and all that. And I was actually one of the ones that's just, along with another thing that's just, but that'll be a later story. So after that, I went to a Cinco de Mayo party at my friend's house. And, like I said, bonfire type thing. So the first thing we do is, so we're waiting for it to get dark before we can actually make the fire, because they said no fire till, I think it was like 8 o'clock. And we were waiting for their brother and my friend Charlie to get home. So at one point, I was sitting there in the, I was him and his girlfriend at the time, They were a great couple, but I don't think they're together anymore. Sucks, but so we'll just driving around. So here's what's the hilarious part. I'd never met his girlfriend, I'd heard of great things about her, and they were all true, of course, believe it or not. And so the funny thing is, she'd never met me. She'd heard of me probably since, I'm loud. I'm the loud guy that. I used to be pretty good friends with him. And so what they do is there's 3 sisters in the Barlow, by the way, for people who are confused with like me right now. But the 3 sisters, I'm hanging out with them, we're just chilling, talking, They have like a sombrero, they put me in all this random shit, and they call me Pedro the Mexican Sage. So I'm apparently a Mexican, and so I go outside, and they have a truck. So I'm just sitting there in the truck playing music and yelling, "For Mexico, burrito," and just yelling so many stereotypical Mexican things. You know, it's not the most thing I'm proud of, but, you know, it was fun, and it's so hilarious. And, yeah, you know, even now, I have a smile on my face telling this tale. So, about 8 o'clock, you know, him and his girlfriend come, and, you know, his girlfriend, of course, only met me for a second, and originally he said I was his first wife, which might have not helped, but it was hilarious. And, you know, just the look on her face that I came in looking like a complete idiot with a sombrero, a fake mustache, like a really fake, thick mustache, and just going, I am Pablo. I am the ruler of all Mexico. Or Pedro, some shit like that. I don't even remember. That's how old it's been. It's been almost a year. Goddamn, I'm old. So, around 8 o'clock, you know, the girlie leaves. We build the fire. I had been taking a survival class when we were survival. So, me and my friend Katie, who well, not anymore, friend. You know, I think she's a bitch. She was then, but, you know, she wasn't as bad. And I taught, you know, we exchanged fire tips, making bonfire tips. I taught her how to make it stay on longer, and she taught me how to make bigger. Well, not really bigger, but some things that she did, and we conversed about it. It was quite fun. So we built this thing. You know, we roasted marshmallows. You know, they're vegetarian, so we didn't have Wheaties or whatever, which sucked. I also ate, I think. Yeah, we brought, like, Mexican food. So apparently marshmallows are Mexican, but now here comes the most hilarious part of the Flaming Taco story, the actual Flaming Taco. Now, people who are probably like, what is this, Mexican food? Also, right here in the gameplay, boom, I hit the finish line thing, and I just go, okay, that's a hilarious moment. But, so, we're just having a good time, you know. At one point, also, this gameplay, just wanted to let you know, is I'm become a total asshole at this last part. But one thing I wanted to say is this moment right here that I'm about to say in this story. Oh my god, it's possibly one of the most stupidest things I've done a lot of stupid things, but this is possibly one of the more stupider things you may be on the top 10 list, but, you know, maybe not. So, me and my friend Charlie, the brother, you know, we grab 2 pieces of cardboard, because at one point we were using cardboard to fill the fire up. So instead we take these 2 huge, excuse me, pieces of cardboard. We set them on fire. Okay, like I said, this is what's happened to me in the past. So, this hasn't happened to me in a while. Happened last year. So, you don't feel bad telling it now. You know, we set it on fire. Each of our own on fire. These huge pieces. We fold it into a taco. And this is where we got the name of the Flaming Taco. We run down the street going, I get out of the way! Or something like that. I think it was like random shit. We were yelling random shit, either in Spanish or just like, and so we're running down the street. We go into their backyard. He does something stupid. He just does random shit with it, like spin it around, and, you know, I do the same thing, you know, to impress him. Then he just flays it down on the floor, and just, like, on the grass, it goes boom, and it makes a big explosion. So, it's like, oh, you want to do that? I jump in the air, put mine down, and thankfully, we were able to pick it up and put it in the fire itself. But it burned my shoes. And that kind of sucked, because I'm like, no, my shoes, and I had just bought shoes, literally the day before, which was humorous as shit, you know. I just bought me some nice Converse, you know, they were pretty ass when I got them. Now they're like total shit. Where are they? I don't know. But, and I don't quite, my memory is not the best, but, no, my pants didn't, so, and I burned my hands kind of bad. But, you know, not bad, but, you know, I burned my hands a little bit. And, oh my god, it was just a fun night. Seriously. It's possibly one of my most memorable moments. And I am so sad that, you know, I probably won't ever have memorable moments with that family again. because they were like a second family to me. And I mean, it was, it's helped me actually as a musician too. That's one thing that's interesting, is that the idea of a, kind of like Ring of Fire. It's, if I've actually had the idea of writing a song called Flaming Taco, which would be about that, but, I may or may not. But anyways, if you have, this is a thought I've had, if you have a story, oh, right here in the gameplay, that was hilarious. But if you have, like, an idea for a story that you want me to tell, or if you have questions, like music questions, and you want me to answer them, I'll try and answer them to the best of my ability, since I have a very knowledgeable music thing. You can put them in the comments if you want. But anyways, we're ending the near of this end of this gameplay, and I really don't want to talk anymore. 12 minutes is enough, and most people only watch a video for 6 to 12 minutes. Hopefully the video has entertained you. If not, well, I'll get you, bro. But yeah, that is one of my favorable moments. I mean, I've been smiling the entire time. I mean, it's just one of those memorable moments that brings a smile to my face. But anyways, since we're closing on to the video, and I just act stupid for this last part of this old game, anyways, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. Feedback is always appreciated, even if constructive criticism, compliments, any of that is always taken appreciatively, because appreciatively, is that a word? I don't know. But anyways, any type of feedback is appreciated. Subscribing to the Next Gamer Network and my channel helps us both tremendously. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next time for Stories of a Musician Episode 3. See you guys, out.